what's going on, guys? And here back again with another episode of what we're doing for the BT9 set list. We're just gonna go through the rest of the set list. It's gonna be a little bit longer. We were going to separate it by the actual like the colors and the tamers and the options, but we only have literally 2 more episodes left, so I might as well just put it all into one. So today we're gonna go over the purple ones. The previous episode we did all of the black cards. Now we're gonna go to purple, then into the whites, then tamers, and the options next. And these 2 secret rares that we still need to still talk about. So if you guys are enjoying the set review, make sure to leave a like down below if it does help us out, and make sure to leave a subscribe so that you guys can also get notified when we put up a new episode. We're just gonna hop right into it since we have a lot to talk about today, as we're gonna be talking about first of all, we do have a new Digitama in the Pagumon. For the new Pagumon, when attacking by trashing 1 card from your hand, this Digimon gets 1000 DP. Helps you in your in a lot of the discard type of decks, especially getting the to be able to discard exactly what you want and put them in the graveyard. It does help out with the 1000 DP does help out here and there. I don't know what's better, that or just running the Demimera, which you just draw 1 and discard 1, so at least you get some draw power from that. The card replaces itself, so it's always really good. So I don't know if it's going to be that well. It is a when attacking effect, so that does help out a lot. I don't know, I have to see. Purple does get an X antibody in the form of Gazimon, which is really cool. They run the Gazimon no matter what, since it's the only floodgate they really get besides Psychmon. So it's a 3000 DP, 3 to hard play, 0 to digivolve on top of a level 2, and 0 to put on top of a Gazi. When digivolving, trash the top 3 cards of your deck. Really good for the mill kind of strategy. Next we have Drachmann. Drachmann is a 1000 DP, 3 to play cost, and 0 to put on top of level 2. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 undead or dead animal in its traits to your hand, and trash 1 card with undead or dark animal in its traits. So you're able to add 1 to your hand and trash 1, then return the last one to the bottom of the deck. That's really cool. I believe you have to do the first part and then, or you get to pick which one you want to put to your hand, and which one do you want to trash. Undead and dead and dark animal, not undead and dark animal is the new trait for purple in this set. So I kind of want to see what really comes in here, because I haven't seen this just yet. We do get a new purple Salamon that goes on top of a purple or yellow for 0, 3 to hard play, 2000 DP, and on play you're able to reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 2 color purple card among them. Place the rest to the bottom. This is really cool because this pretty much is it's like Vmon and the like Armadillomon. You just get to look for a 2 color purple card instead, so that's really cool. That is really good for the Mastermon deck as well, since a lot of your cards are 2 colors, or for the Mienku like support that's coming out right now. Zanglopemon, I pretty sure I'm saying that completely wrong. 5000 DP, 5 to play cost, 2 to go on to a level 3. No normal effect, but an inheritable of when attacking, you can digivolve this Digimon into one of your you can digivolve this Digimon into 1 card with undead or dark animal in its trait from your trash for its Digivolution cost. So pretty much making your graveyard into your own hand, where you can just swing with a level 5 and turn into a level 6 from the graveyard. That's really, really good. There is no graveyard removal in this game, so being able to stack your graveyard however you like and not really have to worry about having a level 6 in your hand, you can just swing with your level 5, go into, I believe the 2 main ones are Dexter Greymon. Oh no, that's your level 5. Your level 6 is Grand Drachmon, and I believe it's Dexdorugoromon are both of your undead slash dead animals. I believe Raghuman is not one of those, so this is gonna be interesting, and pretty much you're going to absolutely set up your graveyard as much as possible with to be able to take advantage of you digivolving from the graveyard. So that's actually really, really cool. Mienku is the new support for the yellow purple, as well as I believe we do get like Ordeomon in this as well. It's a 4,000 AP, 5 for play cost, 3 to go on top of a purple or yellow level 3. In the security, you do have a security like effect that at the end of battle, play this card without paying its memory cost. That's really, really good, especially paired with knowing that the Gatomon the Gatomon is your level 4 as well, so being able to get this from the security and digivolving this into a level 5, and then you are still passing the turn, and then you get to DNA digivolve because of the Gatomon turning into something else. That's really good. It does get an undeletion inheritable that if this Digimon has 2 or more colors, gain to memory. That's really, really good. Stopping, pretty much make it so if you die, you still get to be your turn. That's great. And the old art is really, really cute. This is actually from the Digimon Tri series. So having all of the other like Digimon in the background, I think is really cute. You see the little Tentamon and the Biomon on top. That's really cute. Oh my goodness. Dexdorugamon is our next undead slash like X antibody for this color. Is a 6. It is a 6 1000 DP, play cost of 6, 3 to go on top of a level 3, purple or black. So it can go in the like X antibody deck no matter what. Plus it goes on top of your Dorugamon for 0. That's also really good. When digivolving, you may trash 1 card with Dex in this name or with X antibody in this trait in your hand to gain 1 memory. So you're able to discard 1 to gain 1 memory. So that's actually really good. And when digivolving, if this Digimon has Dorugamon in its television sources or digivolve from the trash, one of your Digimon gains blocker and retaliation until the end of your opponent's next turn, making it into a Rebellumon just for free. That's really, really good. If you just attack, and I believe I actually missed the Drachmon's inheritable. When attacking this, the Digimon may digivolve into one card with undead or dark animal in this trait from a trash with no cost. So if you can put a Dorugamon on top of this, I don't think you can, but you're able to just swing with the Sanglopmon and turn into a level 5 because of the Drachmon. So that's cool. And if this goes on top of the Dorugamon, you're able to gain blocker and retaliation. So that's actually really good. You get a mini Rebellumon for the turn. Crackmon Vicious Mode. Crackmon Vicious Mode is level 5 for Mienku. 6,000 DP. Pretty low for level 5. 6 play cost, which is actually pretty low. So that makes sense. 4 to go on top of a level 4, yellow or purple. On play or when you digivolve, you may trash 1 card from your hand. If a purple card is trashed this way, delete one of your opponent's level 3. If a yellow card is trashed this way, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3,000 DP. If you discard a purple and a yellow, you do both. So that's actually not bad. Spot removal plus the minus DP, that's decent enough. And on deletion, if this card has 2 or more colors, gain to memory. So if you have a level 6 on top of this girl right here, and you go on top, and the Mienku is underneath, you actually get to gain 4 memory for just dying. That's ridiculous. Okay. Matadro, Matadurmon Okay. It's a 7,000 DP, 7 play cost, 3 to go on top of level 4. When attacking, you may trash 1 card with undead or dark animal in a straight in your hand to have this Digimon get plus 3,000 DP. You can also stack it so that when you swing with this, you're able to do that. You can discard your level 6, still have the inheritables on the stack on for the trigger, and then when they activate, the level 6 will already be in the graveyard, so you can just go onto your level 6. That's cool. And during your turn, when this Digimon would Digivolve into a Digimon from your trash, reduce the cost by 1. Okay, that's good. So you're making your level 6 only cost 3 or 2, depending which one it is. That's really, really good. Oh my goodness. Does he have an inheritable? He does not. Okay. Drachmann, a purple black X antibody undead, 8,000 DP, 8 to play cost, 4 to go on top of purple or black, or you can go on top of Drachmann for 1. When digivolving, you may trash 1 card with Dex in its name or X antibody in its trait to gain 1 memory. Okay, so you can still discard to be able to gain a memory. That's cool. And when digivolving, if this Digimon has Drachmann in its sources, or when digivolving from the trash, delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. Spot removal, really, really good. Being able to just do it for just 1 memory as long as it's on top of a Drachmann, that's really good. It is still it's still a X antibody, so that can go just in the like Alphamon deck as well. That's really clutch. That's really clutch. Going on to the level 6s, we're gonna be talking about Grand Drachmon. Apparently this card's really good. That's what I hear. 12,000 DP, 12 to play cost, 4 to go on top of a level 5. But because of the Matadro, it will cost 1 less if you're doing it from the graveyard. When digivolving, you may play 1 level 3 purple Digimon card from your trash without playing its memory cost. So it has the effect of like Anubismon, so that's cool. And at the end of attack, once per turn, you may digivolve one of your other Digimon into a Digimon card with undead or dark animal in its trait from your trash without paying its memory cost. So after you attack with this card, you actually are able to digivolve like something into the level 4, since you already brought something back from when you digivolved. That's cool. Okay, I really want to see this in like in action. I haven't actually played with this card yet, so I'm excited to see how that works. Next we have Raghuman or Raghuman. Really bad with names, so I'm sorry. 12,000 DP, 12 play cost, 4 to go on top of your level 5s, either purple or yellow. On play, which is odd, which is why it's on play, but okay. You can play 1 purple or yellow Digimon with 6,000 or less DP, which could be your level 5 or your level 4 Mienku or Meiku. If your security stack has 1 or fewer cards, you may play 1 level 6 or lower Digimon with Angel or Fallen Angel in its trait from your trash without paying the memory cost instead. So if you're way behind and you hard play this card, you're able to just bring back a level 6. That's really good. That's just really good. And at the end of your turn, you may DNA Digivolve this Digimon into one of your other Digimon in play with one of your like other level 6s by paying the DNA like the evolution cost. So I'm guessing Ordeomon or Ordeanmon is a DNA Digivolution. Yep, it's a DNA Digivolution for 0, but it does need a level 6 yellow and a level 6 purple. So Raghuman brings back a level 6. You're able to DNA Digivolve into like Ordeanmon, and Ordeanmon does a whole lot of nonsense. So, and the old art is just badass as well. I got nothing to say. It just looks so good. Dex Dorugoromon, which I believe the Dorugoromon is just a like X antibody, but the Dex is it's like a virus on top of the undead. It's like an undead like X antibody, I believe. That's the whole point of it. 13k, 13 play cost, 5 to go on top of your level 5s, purple or black, or 2 to go on top of your Dorogoromon. So that is a whole different route you can go with. When digivolving, this like Digimon has Dorogoromon in its sources, or when you digivolve this from the trash, delete all of your opponent's like Digimon with the lowest level. So you're able to just mass remove all rookies, all champions, whatever is the lowest level. You just gone. On deletion, you may play a level 3 purple or black like Digimon from your trash without paying the memory cost. Okay, without paying the play cost. It's only a level 3. If you have 5 or more cards with Dex in their names in your trash, you may play one Dexmon from your trash without paying the play cost. Okay, so you can play one Dexmon instead, which any Dexmon cards or any Dex, you can play one Dexmon from your trash. What's Dexmon? Did we go through Dexmon at all? Oh, it's Def Xmon. So you can play this instead, which is actually stupid. Oh my god. So if you have 5 or more Dex cards in the grave, you can actually bring out the big dude. So that's scary. Oh my goodness. That's actually really, really scary. Oh my god. Ordinmon, which is the level 7. You can DNA Digivolve for the purple or a yellow. 15,000 DP. Play cost of 15. Levels 6 to put on top of a level 6. That's a lot, but it's also a level 7. So when digivolving, you may DNA digivolve. Sorry, when digivolving, make this effect. When DNA digivolving, delete one of your opponent's level 6 or higher Digimon and all of their level 5 or lower. What? Nani? What? When digivolving, when you DNA digivolve, delete one of your opponent's level 6 or higher Digimon, and you delete all of their level 5 or lower. So you just board wipe with Ordinmon. Oh my goodness. And for each Digimon deleted by this effect, you recover 1. Oh my goodness. You just completely board wipe. That is wild. That's actually wild. Oh my god. And then on deletion, you may trash the top card of your security stack to play this card without paying its memory cost. So if this card gets deleted, you just get to trash the top card and then you play this again. And it's a 15k body, and it keeps on coming back as long as you want. Oh my god. That is bonkers. Oh my goodness. And the old art is just creepy as hell. It is a menace. Oh my goodness. Ordinmon's gonna be a monster. If people can bring it out, it is a monster. Omnimon Merciful Mode. I have not seen this yet. 15 KDP, 15 play cost, and can go on red, blue, yellow, or green level 6 for 6 cost, or you can pay 3 if on top of a Omnimon card. As long as it has the name like Omnimon, you can just play 3 and you're fine. When digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon for each card with Mega in its trait. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon for each card with Mega in its trait in this sources. Okay, so as long as you have a Mega in the source of this guy, you can delete it. And then you return 10 cards in your opponent's trash to the bottom of the deck. This is the only way to get rid of your opponent's Digimons from their trash. That's really good. And then at the start of your turn, trash the top card of this Digimon. If you did, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. So Omnimon only stays in for 1 turn. That's what I'm seeing. Because at the start of your turn, you have to get rid of him to then trash the top card of your security stack. So you don't really get to keep Omnimon on the board but that's just really cool, the fact that he gets to do that. And his alt art is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Next, we're gonna talk about the Tamers real quick. We have a handful of Tamers to talk about. We finally have more dual Tamers, so that's gonna be really good. Now, like yellow has easy access to red. Instead of just running the regular tie, they can actually run Tai and Kari. At the start, it is a 4 play cost. At the start of your turn, if you have 3 or fewer security cards, you gain 1 memory. And if your opponent has 3 or fewer security cards, you also gain 1 memory. So a lot of times you're able to just gain 1, or if the game's really tight and you both are like at 3 or below, you both you do gain 2. So that's awesome. And then during your turn, if you're yellow, or if a red or a yellow Digimon attacks, you may suspend this Tamer to give all of your opponent's security Digimon -2000 DP. So it makes it easier to hit their security, because then they'll be -2000, so that's not bad. And the security effect is like for you to play this for free, so that's cool. Next, we have Matt and Sora. For play cost, we have blue and red, so that's cool. At the start of your main phase, if you have 8 or more cards in your hand, you gain 1 memory. This can be teched in for the Metal Raghuman X, because then you're able to have red for like ADP, and a lot of times you're starting your turn off with 8 or more cards, so you get that 1 free memory. And if your opponent has 8 or more cards as well, you also gain a memory. So the potential of you gaining 2 memory is there, but not as often. Then during your turn, when one of your blue or red Digimon becomes unsuspended, you may suspend this Tamer to return one of your opponent's level 3 like Digimon to its owner's hand. That's during your turn. And if it becomes like unsuspended during your like unsuspend phase, you can still like suspend this to return something back. So that's cool. You get to spot remove a level 3. That's fine. Not as good. We have Kiyoshiro Hagashimitaria. Completely said that completely wrong. Kiyoshiro Higashi Mitarai. Mitarai? Probably. Said it wrong either way. It is a 4 play cost. It is a memory setter, because if you have 2 or less, you are set to 3. Then during your turn, when you attack with a Digimon with a Jellymon, or a level 5 or higher, pretty much works like Hero. If you have 7 or less cards in your hand, you may suspend this to draw a card. That's really good. It gives that the Vmon structure deck effect, but in the Tamer. So that's really good, especially early game. You can play this down, and then you can start getting free value that way. Yellow now has green in now you have green and yellow put together, TK and Izzy. It is dual Tamer, so it is a 4 cost at the start of your main phase, which is different, because I believe these are just in the start of your turn. No, these are in the start of your main phase. Nope. Tai and Kari is the start of the turn. Matt and Sora is the start of your main phase, which is clutch. At the start of your main phase, if you have a level 5 or higher like Digimon, you gain 1 memory. So if you promote a level 5, start your main phase, you gain 1 memory. That's awesome. That gives you like a Cody feel to it. And if your opponent has a level 5 or higher Digimon, you also gain 1 memory. So you punish your opponent for having a level 5 or higher on the board. That's actually really good. Then during your turn, when one of your yellow or green Digimon like Digivolves, you may suspend this card to have one of your opponent's like Digimon get the -1000 DP until the end of your opponent's next turn. So you can weaken something down on your opponent's side whenever you Digivolve. So that's actually really, really good. Now green and blue are together once again with Mimi and Joe. At the start of your turn, if you have a suspended Digimon, gain 1 memory. So if you attack last turn and it survived, you get to gain a memory. And if your opponent has a suspended Digimon, you gain 1 memory as well. So you get rewarded for your like Digimon not dying, and your opponent gets really punished for having a suspended Digimon. So kind of have a feel of like the Mimi Izzy as well. but now you're in blue. And during all turns, when your green or blue Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon by battle and survives, you may suspend this Tamer to draw 1 card during all turns. So even if your opponent attacks over something, actually, in the Magnamon X, if they attack with a weaker guy and you redirect it to the Magnamon X and your guys lives, you get to draw a card. Or if you block with the Metal Garurumon X, you get to draw a card because it will survive. Awesome. We have a black Tamer with Daigo Nishijima. Only 3 costs. During all turns, when an opponent Digimon becomes unsuspended in the main phase, you may suspend this to gain 1 memory. That is just hurtful because a lot of decks are starting to like unsuspend during their own turn, so this will punish them a lot. And then during your turn, when one of your Digimon would Digivolve into a black level 6 Digimon, it gains blocker. That's clutch. It gains blocker until the end of your opponent's turn. So then something that wasn't a blocker is now a blocker. That's actually really good. Now we have Maki. Maki is actually really busted. I have read a little bit of her before. She's a 3-drop Tamer. On play, you reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 Tapirmon, which is the new black one, and 1 2-color card with black among them to your hand. Then the rest go into the bottom of your deck. So you're able to get your black Raghuman. You're able to get any 2-color cards with black in it. So your black Raghuman line, this is really good, and the Tapirmon goes on black and red, so that's also really good. Then during your turn, when one of your Digimons would Digivolve into a Digimon that has 2 or more colors, including black, you may suspend this Tamer to reduce the memory cost of that by 1. So working like a Nokia, but only for black 2-color cards. Maki is actually really good. Mako is actually kind of nuts with the Meikumon. 3 to play cost. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 purple or yellow Digimon from among them to your hand. Then you trash the rest. The fact that they go into the graveyard, it's already really good. But you're able to just grab a purple or yellow, so it works like the 5-drop Gatomon, but you only get 1. That's pretty much it. Then during all turns, when you play a 2-color purple and yellow Digimon, you may suspend this Tamer to gain 1 memory. When Mako comes out of the security, you gain 1 memory. Sorry, when Makomon comes out of the security, you gain 1 memory. You could play a Gatomon for 4 memory instead. Mako is actually really good. In the purple decks, well, in the 2-color purple decks. So I'm gonna keep my eye on that deck and see how it's doing. Then we have the coolest boy around, Cool Boy, 2-drop. On play, you reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 Digimon with 1 card with one of the Digimon card with X antibody in the trait, and 1 option card with X antibody to your hand. I don't know why it says in his trait because it's not in his trait. 1 option card with X antibody. Then you place the remaining cards to the bottom of the deck, and then during your turn, when one of your Digimon would Digivolve into a Digimon with the same level with X antibody in his trait, you may suspend this Tamer to gain 1 memory and draw 1 card. So if you go in from the Garurumon into the Garurumon X, you get to do this, and you know, so on and so forth. Really good to accelerate the deck a lot. And what we're gonna do, we're actually going to just leave the options for the next and the final video, which is coming on Friday. So on that, we have a couple things to go through. The options are gonna be really good, really clutch. And I'm really excited to get through the rest, plus the last 4 Digimons that are, well, the last 2 Digimons. I am loving this set. This set looks really great. Really fun, really great, and I will see you guys in the next video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like down below if it does help us out. I know we went longer than normal, but in the next video we'll talk about the options and the 2 big bodies of the whole set. On that, have yourself a fantastic day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.